precisely. And we are very good at pinpointing. तुमने ये किया, तुमने वो किया, तुमने ये नहीं करना था. But appreciate the good qualities, the hidden qualities, the hidden talent. That is what is required for all of us, because it's so beautiful. But that is again the human nature. Okay, now let's switch on to the main topic, the corporate social responsibilities from our group, the Aditya Birla Group, which I represent. I am really proud to be a part of the ABG family, which I have been closely associated with this corporate social responsibility, which I am heading one of these divisions. And this, you must be knowing, this Aditya Birla Group is a global conglomerate which is spread over about 42 countries. 42 countries globally, and with a overall turnover of about, it's a 40 billion US dollars company, which is spread over with a workforce of about 1.36 lakhs. Because I was talking to the doctor and I was telling Sir Director, Sir, because I am not here to boast our company, but since he requested, no, please bring out what exactly is your corporate is doing, the Aditya Birla Group, and what exactly, how it is spread over globally, and what are its divisions, main divisions, the businesses which is involved. Then I will be switching over to its CSR operations. Yeah, to the slide please, go to the slide. Yeah. Yeah, anyway, so before you take this, anyway, now I request everybody, you see that slide, it's a very proud and golden moment for all of us, and let's heartily congratulate our proud scientists, and let's give them the standing ovation. Thank you. Please sit down. This, as all of us know, this is a very proud moment which has created a world history, and which is a proud moment for all of us. Yes. Go to the next slide, please. Yes. Skip this. Skip this. Skip. Go to the next. Next location over here in Belgaum, and even in near Palapura also, the Kamamwadi mines. So we do have the operations, it is across, and number one in the world, and also the viscose carbon fiber, number one in the world, and carbon black. Carbon black, what exactly the carbon black? It's a carbon black plant where we produce the carbon black powder, the fine powder for the automobile industries, like the tires. You must have heard of MRF, Apollo, Bridgestone, all these, the tire manufacturers, they use this product, is called the carbon black. And again, carbon black is, how it is, the raw material is the crude petroleum product. Crude petrol, where they, at a very high degrees centigrade, at more than 1200 plus, they burn it and they capture that in the process. That is the fine powder, it is called the carbon black, and it's a byproduct also we produce steam out in the process, and also we also supply it to the various governments, and also internally it is used. And the fourth largest producer of the insulators, we have operations everywhere, even the carbon black also operations. One such in nearest is in Gumdipundi in Tamil Nadu is there in India, and eastern UP is Rainupur, and in Maharashtra in Bombay Patalganga it is there. So these are all the locations which is Yeah, it is for the transmission lines. You see that, no, that way with that only. Yes, yes. That is, no, this again, that is the wherever this electricity, high power transmission lines, even the ordinary poles, it has to be through the insulator only. Otherwise, it cannot. So that is the huge demand is there, which is we also into that. And the fiber, acrylic from fiber, we are into that. And you must be knowing the 10 largest cement producers, they are Ultratech. Ultratech also, we have about 22 plants in India, plus also overseas in Dubai and Bangladesh and Sri Lanka and other places. But also best energy efficient fertilizer plant we do have is called Indogal fertilizer plant in Mumbai, and with this, of course, with manufacturing operations in US also. Next slide. This is about the global. This is coming on to the Indian largest fashion and lifestyle. So Madura Fashion and Lifestyle, you must be knowing that. So it is which produces the premier brands like Pittering Lane, Van Heusen, then Allen Solly, all those things. It's all premier brands which we produce there in Bangalore. About more than about 8 locations are there which we produce in that. And again, largest exporter and the chloro-alkali, and the top 3 mobile. So that is Idea, and leading player of the Reliance Insurance, the supermarket chains, that is More. It is called the More Markets, and the largest manufacturer of linen fabric, that is Linen Club. It's in, we produce this linen in the Jayashree Textiles, which is in West Bengal. It is called, the location is called in near Calcutta. It is Vishwa, where we produce this executive linen. So this is in a just that briefly what exactly where the group is operations are there. We are into the various businesses from metals to the cement to the textiles, then the apparels, then the insurance sector. So we are into the various. It is a diversified the business group which has its presence globally, and also which attracts very talented youth, so which caters to our workforce. And we have, coming on to that, our exactly to the corporate social responsibility, being the big corporate, because we are producing, yes, we are producing, and also we are running profits. The business is for business. That's all. It's simple. Because the management has established, spent crores of rupees on the plant. It could be X, Y, Z. So which involves more than 1,000, 2,000 and 3,000 crores. But objective is to earn profit for whom? Shareholders. Because it is their shareholders' money. They ask, अच्छा बाबा, आपने तो हमने पैसे इन्वेस्ट किया है, it's the profit, हमको डिविडेंड कहाँ है? So that this is the business operations which involves, and also not that we are answerable to the shareholders alone, but we are equally responsible to all the stakeholders which is involved in this process, operations. Because businesses cannot operate in isolation. It requires support of everybody. One such important stakeholder is the community. Because wherever the plant is there, it is surrounded by the villages. Wherever, name it anywhere, it is surrounded. There are so many villages. It could be Belgaum, surrounding its various the villages. It could be Karnataka, it could be Tamil Nadu, it could be UP. So all it is surrounding. Even the employees, the workforce comes from that, even outside also. But the existence of that plant is at that particular location, where we cannot afford to ignore the interests of the community. They are the important stakeholder for us, and we are earning profits out of that because of their support, because they are so powerful, the community. And even because any expansions, because since our director sir is requested, sir, you elaborate on the company's, whatever the policies and other things, because here I would like to touch upon, even if you want to go in for any of its our plant in the locations, the expansion of the projects, because who is the supreme? The community, because that is the public hearing. The government undertakes the confidence, not from the management, they take from the communities. They say, okay, this company is here for the past so many years. What do you feel? How do you react to that? Are you happy? Are you unhappy? If any concerns are there, what is that? What are those concerns? So these are all the things government has openly, not to our management, not to the community alone. So there will be a committee, powerful committee, and they will have the hearing. Then the community says, yes, we support this company because why? Because they also feel for us. Because that is the important message which goes to the government and takes the confidence of everybody. Then our businesses operations becomes easy. Then we can go in for. Because if the community says, no, this company is spoiling our environment, spoiling us, then government is, it's sovereign, so powerful, they can shut down the plant. For that to happen, again the community. So why I am telling all these things means, because we are earning profits, and to some portion we should go back to the community. In what way? Through a welfare-driven initiative. Not that we don't believe in charity, we don't believe in donations. Okay, each penny is accountable, each rupee is accountable, because it's hard-earned money for everyone. Those who are involved, the shareholders, we are answerable to the shareholders, the management. So they ask, okay, you have spent 10 crores. What has happened to that 10 crores? Tell us, give us the account. What's happening to that? So this is the backdrop of that. Why CSR? That is one. And the second one also, it's a human consideration, it's a humanity. Okay, we are there, and let us also try to help them out in a humble way, not to show off, in a humble way. Let's also help our community. And also it should lead to the sustainability. Okay, not that we have spent something and we have disappeared and we have forgotten. So this should happen in a structured approach. Whatever the process, which say you are coming to the college, you have a set system of timetable. So morning this 1 hour or 45 minutes this is session, this will be held by this professor, Dr. Purnima. Next session, okay, this will. So all this you have scheduled. Then internal, the assignments, the assessments, then the quarterlies, semesters, and what the exams. You have a definite schedule which is set by the management as per the guidance of the university regulations. So everything is responsible, and to achieve some goals, definite goals and objectives, we need them. Yes, I want you there. Hello. Yeah, you please tell me what is that I was telling you. Yes, the red shirt. You only. Yes. No. Villages globally and catering to 7 million population. Okay. And this is, we had a structure. I was talking about the structure. It is the Aditya Birla Center for Community Initiatives and Rural Development. We have a definite structure and it is headed by our Madam Mrs. Rashmi Villa. She is our chairperson and she is steering our Madam the entire CSR operations globally. And we do have, under that, the group corporate communications and CSR division, which gives the strategic direction to all because we are all, the company's CSR heads, we all directly report to the Group Corporate Communications in CSR, which is headed by Dr. Pratnya Ram. So at Bombay, so we all company CSR heads report back to the Group Corporate Communications cell, and we do have various projects spread over all locations, because this is being exclusively driven by CSR team only. Because CSR involves full-time commitment. It is not that whenever I can get some time, weekly 1 day or weekly 1 hour or daily 1 hour. No, it cannot happen in an ad hoc basis. It requires a continuous approach, concerted effort to drive this total commitment, and it involves passion. Not that it is not fashion, it is passion. You should have that. Then only you can drive, because we will be meeting lot of people, the diversified group, which from village panchayat, villagers to the bureaucrats and various the technocrats, because we cannot work in isolation. It requires a collaboration. This next slide, please. This is the vision of our group: to actively contribute to the social and economic development of the communities in which we operate. In so doing, build a better, sustainable way of life for the weaker sections of the society and raise the country's Human Development Index, HDI. So you tell me, then one more definition is there, which is given by our chairperson. It is inclusive growth, because the growth has to happen not only for industrialists, not for some people, elite club. It has to happen with all. That is called inclusion, social inclusion. What it says, in India free from poverty, in India of inclusive growth, in India where every person realizes his or her optimum potential, that is the talent or the skills part. In India where every human being lives a life of dignity. In India that can hold as high in the hegemony of nations. This is what our madam has said. So let's lead a life of dignity. When it happens, when development happens, only then these are the things. So this is the main vision, which through this is a guiding factor for all of us to drive our CSR activities across the globe. And here I would like to ask, what is that our Human Development Indicates Index? In which position we are there globally? What's your name? Chitra. Tell me, Chitra, what's the position we are having? Human development. What is that human development index? Tell me. You are from management. Tell me. So please pass on the microphone. We also talk like what is just mass, reaching mass. No breaking all the barriers and records with limited budget. That's a great achievement. And also we are the number 1 in the world to introduce, to mandate CSR in the world. No other country have done it. So we do have that. We do have that note very pride for our country. Even Indian scientists are they admitting it. Or like the famous personality like Ramanujan. So invented what? Zero value for the zero. That's all. So otherwise still there were no value for the zero. The value for the zero. Like we do have lot of things. But at the same time the concerns are also there. Let us not forget. Let us understand that facts and act responsibly. So what what about those concerned? Human Development Index, where our poverty is more than about one-third. Even now, so much of, even one-third. Because why? The population is so much growing. Because here I would like to show that it's highly alarming. It's highly alarming. So you tell me, anybody? Okay. So that quickly, no, the previous slide, previous presentation. You keep both the presentations ready, earlier presentation, because I am afraid I will be taking a lot of time. Because that's why I want to. Anyway, this is our demographic profile of our country. You see, we are the 7th largest country in the world. Okay, and with 6.38 lakhs villages spread over 640 districts. And you see here the red one with the population of second largest. How you can compare second largest, the land availability, because population so much with second, with a population of 1.24 billion, that means 124 crores, and per capita it is about less than about $1,600. Where the position from the top, from the bottom it is 143rd position out of the 197. If you want, you can go back, take note. Okay. So 143rd position out of the 197 countries. That means you can see, you can measure it, how we are bad in that. HDI status, I was telling you, Human Development Index, it is also close to 140, that is 135th position, which is alarming. I already told you 50% of the world's illiterates, about with 310 million population still, they are illiterates. Poverty, I told you, because of the population growth, we decide. So let us understand at what rate we are growing. Go to the next slide, please. Yeah, here I will take less than a minute. So here, because this is, everybody must be knowing in the rural areas, early marriages are happening, even now, abundant, because of the illiteracy and ignorance. It's happening. Girls are getting married. Okay, chalo, तुम क्या करना है आपको? So marriage करवा देंगे because they want to shell down their responsibilities. Then what happens after that? That girl, if she is illiterate, if she is ignorant, so forcibly getting married on the pressure of the parents. So she gets married at an early age of 15. So she is attaining the motherhood. Yes, हम तो माँ बन गए at the age of 15. So again 15 into 2. The same thing she follows to her daughter, and again she is becoming the grandmother at the age of 30 because her daughter is getting married and she is giving a birth to a child. So at the age of 30, she is already attained the grandmotherhood at a very early age. At what cost? At the cost of health. God is ruining, spoiling her health instead of towards the development. And again 15 into 4, 3, 45. So this calculation goes on. You can know that what is required here, personal responsibilities, family responsibilities, where the parents should not, even the girl also should resist. Not that I am telling you have to fight with the parents, but you have the courage, because in our culture, the Vedas have given the top position to the mother. That is, Om Matrudevo Bhava. So we have given the highest pedestal to the women. Then comes Om Pitrudevo Bhava, father, because mother is first. Without mother, no universe you cannot imagine. Because we say Mother Earth, we don't say Father Earth. Do we say? Huh? And we say our country. Okay? और प्राइम मिनिस्टर क्या बता दिया हमारा प्राइम मिनिस्टर नरेंद्र मोदी जी ने? मॉम. माम अपने माता जी से मिला दिया। कभी भी माता जी कभी भी डिसअपॉइंट निराश नहीं करते, पापा निराश करते हैं, है ना, लेकिन माता जी, so that is the highest value which is given to the man. So this is happening. At the other side, what's happening? This is unfortunate. This is happening. Go to the next. Yeah. You see, I told you, because of this, every 1.5 seconds, 6 seconds, one child is getting married. One child is getting born in our country. One child. So, कितना टाइम लगता है? 1.5 to 1.6. कितना टाइम लगता है? बोलिए आप. 1 clap. ना? 1 clap hardly takes about 1.5 seconds or 1.6. Less than. So, within that, we are adding one child to our existing population. You just see every minute and 1 hour 2280. So sir has given me time about 1.25 hour. So we would have added about 3,500 children. We are in the hall, but children somewhere in Belgaum, somewhere in Northern Hubli, somewhere in Mysore, somewhere in Bangalore, somewhere in Gokak, somewhere in Goa, all would have fallen and no crying. मुझे कुछ दे दो, मुझे कुछ दे दो. It will not stop there, but the demand starts shooting up. The pressure, the population pressure is so much, which we are adding, which is creating a huge, tremendous pressure on the resources. Resources remain same. Do you think resources is expanding? Our land areas remain same. Water remains same. Forest is getting eroded. Because of what? We need huge resources, huge fuel, coal, everything, what not you name it. Everything we are dragging. There is no endless. Because again, development. Again, why development? Because to meet so much of requirement. And also one frightening figure is, I am not frightening you, it's a fact given by the World Bank, also UN. This you see, last one, likely to surpass the population of China by 2036. That is, India's population is projected at 1.53 billion, whereas China to peg stabilize at 1.46. That means in less than 20 years, we will be surpassing Chinese population and India will be number 1. अच्छा लगेगा, लेकिन पेन भी लगेगा ना. कितना अनएम्प्लॉयमेंट, कितना रिसोर्सेज, कितना कॉलेजेस चाहिए, कहाँ जगह कहाँ है? Where is the space? We need rapid transport system, underground, everything. We are digging the ground. Mother Earth is so patient. No, इतना प्यार है, इतना सहन शक्ति. She is tolerating everything. चलो कितना आप एक्सट्रैक्ट करते हैं कर दो. एक दिन अगर गुस्सा आ गया तो ऐसे हिला दिया तो बस क्या? We are extracting. Even what I am trying to say is nature has its own limits. We are crossing each boundary. So these are all the complications which is happening again. So for that, now we are also finding the solution through the developmental approach, through the corporates, because corporates cannot do alone. Only it can go hand in hand with the government machinery, and we can try to do our best. And also I was talking about the mandate, the CSR, because all these days it was not okay. We were there, because I will not go into these slides because so many slides are there. So the thing is, some of the points I would like to touch upon here, because like now this CSR concept or giving, how it got started, how it got evolved. Because through earlier days, the kings, Maharajas, they were all doing, lot of chowdhuries, the free chowdhuries, Annadanam, they used to do, and they used to construct temples, mandirs, hostels, all they used to do, dig wells. These are all philanthropic charity for the welfare of that. Even during those days, even our group, Aditya Bala group, which got involved, actively involved in the freedom struggle movement, and our groups supported Mahatma Gandhi ji in this, and also financed also for this. So that is how the genesis of this the program started, and they started, okay, चलो इधर कुछ हो रहा है, चलो we will try to support. Wells वो हो गए, सभी marriage कुछ हुआ, चलो कुछ दान कर दो. So these are all the things started. Then the corporates thought, because you must be knowing that Birlas and Tatas and a lot of big institutions which has come into place. So these are all the things. Then we thought, okay, chalo, we are doing, so why can't we do on a sustainable basis? So corporates also thought, okay, these are all the things happening, now let's move into the next phase. Okay, let's involve everybody in the process. Let's involve all the stakeholders into the program, into the process, so that we can achieve the sustainability. Because everybody's participation is important in the process. That is how the one such partner is coming, and others also the government and everybody are taking them along them with these development plans. Go to the next slide, please. No, skip this. Yeah, this is already I have told you, because I'm just now we are on the fourth stage, the evolution of that. Now the integration of CSR into the sustainability should lead to the sustainability, which I have already told you. Then definite CSR policy committees has to be there, and this is net percent of 2% of the net profit of the last 3 preceding years should be spent. All the corporates, those who are having defined with a profit of 5 crores or a turnover of 500 crores, they must spend as per the CSR rules with effect from 1st April 2014. So they cannot expend. The law says you comply to the rules or explain. It has become a mandate. No good corporate would like to explain. Suppose if in any company, example our own company, we do not want to spend. I'm just only giving the example. Nobody, as a good corporate, nobody wants to explain to the government, because the state, the brand image which is involved. So no good corporate, the operation would want to take, no, let us complain. Why to explain to the government? So how to do that? To form CSR policies, CSR committees, made somebody responsible and appoint a team to drive this CSR. Appoint a dedicated team, a passion. They can energize. Not that, okay, chalo, it is not a fashion. With all seriousness, how to go? Because if you want to take about selection of area, normally it happens within the proximity to our plant. Because why? If you want to ask me, okay, ask me why. You are not asking again, I am raising the question myself. I am telling, we do normally corporates conduct their business operations, the CSR, within the proximity to their plant. Anyway, I raised the question, I won't answer. Because why? Because you must ask. You must ask these. Because see, I am just simply, I am not a teacher or a student. You don't read that. Because we are asked, what is that? If you do not understand, please stop me and say, no sir, I have this question. You have every right. You please not that, okay, whatever I am going to say, okay, simply listen or ignore. There are two things. So listening, what, okay, I will ask you. Now I have to involve interaction. Because no doubt I have, मेरे पास time नहीं है, but फिर भी I have to involve. Because we are becoming so quiet, so silent. Okay.
Inquiring is very.
You have to report back to the Ministry of Corporate Affairs. Yes, we did this, because balance sheet. You cannot lie. Okay, it is a certified balance sheet. You cannot lie. So you have to file and you should go back to the Ministry of Affairs. Okay, this is the thing, this is our report. Who are on the committee, what is your policy, which are all the, and how it is spent. They ask you, 100 crores. Where is that 100 crores gone? We have no idea. You have to give the report. Yes, we did this, 1, 2, 3. These are all the villages we did. What is the structure? So all these things you cannot simply bluff the government. Yes, and also over and above, going to do all the circus. We heartily you do that. Involvement, holistic development. So you at the end of the day you also get happiness out of that doing something for the most need. Compulsion, okay, it has come because government said, Baba, please do, please, we request you, we humbly. They said, we will do that. They were doing simply here and there, pockets. Okay, it was happening on an ad hoc basis. It was not a structure. Okay, chalo humne to. We have done this. Okay, this year any conference exam ne wo diya. But it is not asking. Government is telling you also involve, support us in the development. You might ask, why it's a government job? It's a government responsibility. Why corporates has to in? No, join hands with the government. You might ask, you all youngsters. But it's a strong case to that, strong reason to that. It is government says, okay, we are also doing that. Of course, it's a government responsibility. But it's along with that, even the corporate, because you are earning profits from whom? From the communities, from all the stakeholders. Be responsible. That is called the responsible corporates.
One more question.
Yeah.
The construction of the toilets in the school, is it a part of CSR?
Yes, it's definitely. They have given a lot of the parameters and the sectors for schedules they have given, like eradicating hunger, rural development projects, safe drinking water, then the construction of toilets in the schools, girl child education, scholarship program, and donating to the Prime Minister's National Day Fund. So then environmental, setting up of incubators, the technological incubators, empowering women groups, training skills program. All these programs, they have given a list of about 30 to 40, the big list. There you have to, yes, last bench and employ children, it is not a CS. It doesn't constitute under CSR rules. Even if you say we have invested 100 crores, no, government says no, we will not accept. This is as your welfare, you have done it, but this is not the CS. Okay, yes, girl child education, toilets, women's education, women's development, all those things, it is a part of CS. And you have to invest, and you can also collaborate with various things. Government partners are there, and also our group says, instead of spending 100 rupees, if the project is 100 rupees, so even also government projects are there, government schemes are there, let us also involve them, so that we also say we can contribute 1/3 out of the 100 rupees, or 50%, 50 rupees, what is that? So that instead of reaching 100 people, with the collaboration we can reach more.
How can we youngsters can be the part of CSR?
You tell me. I am asking you. You tell me.
Swachh Bharat Abhiyan.
Huh? Hello. So if you would like to talk over there, let me stop. Yes, it's a lot of opportunities are there provided you actively involve and you demonstrate your conviction and passion. Demonstrate, yes. I'm telling you now, CSR cannot happen on an ad hoc basis. It is not a fashion. It has to be done with all seriousness. If we want to really make some difference to the most needy communities. Okay. So I can give you an example. Suppose your institution, you have got a very good network system. You have a very good your image in the not only in Belgaum, in Karnataka, in the Aurangabad. You have a leading institution center. You can get involved. Nearby, you can select 1 or 2 schools nearby, wherever it is near to them. And on rotation base, you can make a group of interested people, like about 2 or 3 or 5, 6, who can really devote some quality time. It is not a picnic. Some quality time. Yes, we have selected. You can discuss with your guide. Yes, sir, this is our plan. Okay, we have identified this school. School A. Yes, what are you going to do that? You have to discuss, you have to observe, you have to go physically see. Okay, this is here, is there. Okay, lack of English or arithmetic or science or any life skills. Yes, okay, you are all postgraduates. So you can take some session or IT. Yeah, you can form a group. Okay, yes, you tell me you are good at English. Okay, you take session. Weekly 1 or 2 sessions. Okay, I am good at IT. Okay, I will take this. Okay, he is good at skills, some other skills. Okay, I will handle this. This is one example. You can take that, you can talk to the principal or HM, whatever authority. You can say, sir, this is our commitment. Yes.
People are working. You are doing CSR.
Only for CSR.
Yeah, only for
Yeah, CSR, it is about 2,500. 2,500. It is globally. I was telling you we have a team, and all the people are getting involved. They are professionally, it is being driven, and at the village level also we do have the village supervisors, volunteers, like that. And we cannot work in isolation. We need the support of everybody, all the stakeholders, and child, and all everybody. So then only we cannot go against it. Yeah.
You are the right person to look at.
Yeah, good question. Good question. You see, I will tell you very openly, because it all depends. It all depends how you know your mindset, how you frame your mindset. That's why no CSR, no compulsion. If you have the passion, automatically career opportunities, okay, that's a corporate part. But if you do this CSR, because I am really proud, I am not only proud, I am really fortunate, I am really blessed to be in this profession. I am really blessed, truly blessed. Every day I thank our Guruji, Bhagwan. Yes, having given this an opportunity. It doesn't come to everybody. It doesn't come to because I keep traveling a lot, hectically, and getting involved into the projects, not only strategically or giving the support to the corporate top management, but also I go into the field and see, learn what's happening, concerns. So I get lot of feedback, both positive, negative also, not that appreciation always taliya, where ye log ye kya kar, all that, but you should have the patience and you should have the commitment. It gives you so much the satisfaction, ultimately the satisfaction, and you are really passionate. If you demonstrate your conviction, nothing like that, the career progression automatically will follow you. It will automatically follow you. Yeah. Demand for everything. How the per capita income is calculated, total national wealth distributed by the total population. Once if the population starts, the division also starts squeezing. Because here I have human development index, because we have so much of tremendous pressure on all the resources which we are not in a position to fulfill it, the requirements. That's why there is a very low state of affairs human development index in our country. But not that to be desperate. Okay, अच्छा दिन तो आ गया है ना? आ गया है नहीं आ गया है? आ गया है नहीं आने वाला है? हाँ, with that positive note, let us be positive, okay? Because now we have a very good administration in this place, okay? But it takes some time. It takes some time. You cannot see the miracles to happen overnight. Yes, because why the government is telling the second point, which you raised, corporate involvement. Because instead of government is doing it alone, it is supplemented and complemented. It is being supplemented and complemented to the total inclusion. Yes, we do have a response. We may say corporates, we may say, where is that this person was here? The private small players, they may say, we are paying the taxes, 33%, we are fulfilling the other responsibility, why should we do that? That is the point, is your second point. Sri Lanka doesn't have that. Other countries doesn't have the mandate.
Yes.
But here, government approach, appeal. But no, हम करेंगे, we will do that. But it was not happening. So when that is not happening, government said, okay, chalo, let us bring in the legislation. And let us pass in enactment stating that, okay, this is the CSR law, and all the companies, those who are falling into the bracket, join the developmental efforts. So it is nothing wrong, it's a positive step. So let us appreciate that hope, and also let us join these developmental efforts, and let us make this our country really develop. Okay, now this is the affair. Because let us start moving. Okay, now this is 135. Okay, let us try to reach to the top. Or our per capita is 1,005. At least try to reach to the top level. So that it happens through the developmental. Once we start doing eradicating the illiteracy or the early marriage is happening, the health, then the shortage of safe drinking water, the toilets, the dignity of women which is involved. We are forgetting all the fundamentals. So let's join hand in hand and we can reach. Coming out of our group, I was telling you, it's a collective responsibility and also the collaboration. We cannot reach alone, we cannot do it alone, because our area of concern is business, plus also this responsibility goes hand in hand, and also through how collaboration. Through collaborative approach, we can develop, we can reach. Instead of reaching 1,000 people, we can reach close of them. So because I cannot take, I am afraid I cannot take further more, because the so only one film, it's a 6-minute film. It's on the CSR, it's making a difference. So just you can just see the 6-minute video. Dear students, you have been with me for about more than 90 minutes or so. So thanks for all your patience, listening and support, and also yes, asking also. Very nice to all of you, and also I wish you a very happy career before you, all the success. I pray to God, the Almighty, our Guruji, Guru Rairu, Guru Ravindra Swamiji, to bless all of you with flying colors, and you come out with a great career ahead of you. So, all the best of luck. Also, I would like to thank the management of this institute, great institute, starting from the chairman, Dr. Rajendra sir, and the entire faculty, Dr. Purnima madam, and our director staff, for all your such a wonderful support, sir, given me the opportunity, having come from Chennai, and whatever the little knowledge which I was having, I try to share with you. If anything has gone wrong in this, so kindly forgive.
Thank you so much.
And also, let's proud of ourselves, proud of our family, proud of our parents, proud of our society, proud of our country. With these words, so let's all jointly say, Jai Bharat Mata Ki, Jai Bharat Mata Ki.